Shirika la kutetea haki za kibinadamu duniani Amnesty International imetoa wito kwa marais wa Afrika Mashariki, haswa Kenya, Somalia na Uganda kusaidia katika kutatua zozo baina ya waasi wa TPLF na wanajeshi wa Ethiopia. Inakisiwa kuwa mzozo huo umeweza kusababisha maafa ya watu zaidi ya 400,000 na kuwaacha watu zaidi ya milioni 13 wakihitaji msaada wa kibinadamu. Fiseha Tekle ni afisa wa Amnesty International na alizungumza na wanahabari. Alikuwa na haya ya kusema.
And Kenya is also the member of the UN Security Council. So we are calling on Kenyan government to enhance its engagement, especially by encouraging the Ethiopian government to facilitate access for independent human rights investigations. And we have seen that Kenya has been a bit reluctant to vote for accountability in Ethiopia, and that shouldn't be repeated, because if there is going to be peace in Ethiopia, it is through accountability and by breaking the cycle of violence and by breaking the cycle of impunity. So Ethiopia needs to encourage independent investigation. It is part of the UN Fifth Committee, which is a budget and administrative committee. So in its role as a member of that committee, they have to push for more budget for this commission by the UNHRC. So we expect a lot from Kenya and from the current government here.
How about the other East African countries? You have Tanzania, Uganda. What role do you think they have to play as well?
Yeah, I mean, the conflict in Ethiopia, even if it is within Ethiopia, it is affecting the whole region. For instance, thousands of refugees fled to Sudan. And due to the conflict, there are a lot of Tigrayans who have fled to Kenya and also to Uganda. So they don't have to expect that they will not be affected by this conflict. So like Kenya, also they have to encourage independent investigation, and also they have to remind the Ethiopian government to restrain its forces, and also the parties to the conflict to restrain their forces from committing these grave human rights violations. And they also have a responsibility in the AU, because some of the countries from this region are members of the AU Peace and Security Council. And as I have already told you, the AU Peace and Security Council has never considered Ethiopia, the situation in Ethiopia, as an agenda item. So they have to raise this situation in Ethiopia as an agenda item in the AUPSC.
As human rights partners and as international organizations helping with humanitarian issues and activities, have you tried maybe to petition the presidents around, including the current new president in Kenya?
Actually, the campaign which we are launching to commemorate the second anniversary of this conflict is for everyone, including the African heads of states. And we want to really target the AU and member states, and this petition is going to be targeting them actually. And actually, even within Africa, there is a lot of gap in terms of knowledge about the situation in Ethiopia. So we also will also be having awareness raising for the general public in Africa.